Hello, this is part one of being the oldest of 13 children with an alcoholic mother and a dad that's on crack. So, I'm the oldest of 13 siblings. We all lived in the house at one point. When we were younger, we all were living in the house. And it was so hard having a dad that's on drugs. It was it was unbelievable. Like we would have drug dealers come to our house trying to break in. Like we would be trying to hold the door from the drug dealers coming in, because what my dad would do is he would get high on drugs. They would give him the drugs and he would tell them that he has the money stashed at home, and that's why they would come looking for the drugs, looking for the money at home, at his house where we were living. And that I still have a hard time forgiving my dad, because why would you put your household in jeopardy? Why would you put your kids in jeopardy? And my mom, if she wasn't drinking or pregnant, she would be in the bed. Like she didn't do anything. My dad would pay the bills when he could, when he didn't spend up all the money, because 9 times out of 10 all the money was spent. He would get a check, a disability check. My sister got a disability check, and one of my brothers got a disability check. And he would take that whole, most every month, he would take the whole check and blow it on drugs, and come back home after he's blew all his money with a bad attitude. He had a nasty attitude, and we had to deal with it. Just like when I was younger, I recall my daddy touching on me. I remember it so vividly, and it's now that I got older, I think about it a lot, because I put it in the back of my mind to erase it, and now it's come back up. But he not only was a crackhead, but he used to touch on me. So with all that, it was kind of hard. And me and my sister used to always be embarrassed every time my mom got pregnant, because we were tired of taking care of the kids. It would be like I would I would get the youngest child, whether my mama just came back from the hospital, she had a newborn, she would give it to me. And I'm a child myself. She would give that child to me, and the child that I had, I would give it to my sister that's under me, aged I'm a age higher than she is. So she would take care of the other kids, and we'd just keep passing them down, just raising them. And we wasn't perfect. Mind you, we were children. So when my mom and daddy used to leave, we used to whoop them. We used to whoop them we would say we're whooping you for being disrespectful. We really were the adults in the house. Only thing that we didn't do is pay bills. And my mom, during that time, I believe she was in depression, because you never knew when my daddy was going to blow all the money. We went a whole summer with the lights off. We would use the water in the pool that was green to clean ourselves, and we would go to school, people not knowing that our lights was off. It was horrible. Until one day, one of the kids kept coming to school with dirty clothes, and that's when defects got in our life. When defects got in our life, I think it was better. A lot of people think defects are mean and cruel, but a lot of them just want to help. A lot of them just want to help. And with my dad being on crack, a lot of us got different stories that we've been through with him being on drugs. He would give us the money to hold and get high and come back and ask for it back. And we'll be happy that he gave us the money, because we were like, we'll be able to pay our bills. We don't got to sit with the lights off, or no water, or no gas, no nothing. We'll be happy to hold that money. But after a while, we realized it's just something he does. He gives us the money and takes it back. And it happened for years. It went on for years, being on drugs for years. As time went by, we just got used to it. We didn't deserve to have to live like that. And when my mother used to get drunk, she used to keep us up from school. She used to keep us up because she was bored and she wanted us to dance with her. So she would be rough on us, like flip us over and play rough. Like it's like her mind went back to a child when she was drinking, and she just wanted to be happy. She just wanted to have fun. But you can't do that when you are a mother of 13 kids. And at that point, it was about 10 kids. And every time she drunk, she would get a little rougher, like a little more aggressive. And one day she got aggressive with my sister, and my sister jumped up and put her hands up like this, like, you're not finna keep playing with me like that. Like, and my mother got very upset. Very upset. She was tossing my sister like a piece of paper. But that's only when she was drinking. When she was not drinking, she didn't talk much. She just stayed in the bed. That's something that I realized I started doing. And I realized I started staying in the bed a lot from depression 9 times out of 10. But it's not good to stay in bed all day. Your health declines when you stay in the bed all day. You tired from drinking, you got a hangover. It's just not good. And tune in for part 2 of being the oldest of 13 brothers and sisters with an alcoholic mother and a dad that's on crack.